You know what they say about sailing? It's the most expensive way to travel slowly.
It's a beautiful, beautiful day here in Sea of Cortez. Only boat in the anchorage. It's not a very big anchorage, so that's just perfect. So I've been sewing all morning. I know, awesome, right? Sewing, I love it. We are making dinghy chaps. Not done, don't judge yet. Got one more side to do, and I gotta trim them up, put some patches or some strips of leather or something around all the handles and stuff. Clean it up a little bit, but I think they're turning out all right.
One down, only 6 more to go. 5 more? 6 more? How many more?
5.
5! 5 more. 6 total.
And then we have a few others to make as well. Like, we're getting there. She's looking good. We're gonna be pretty happy with it, I think. It's been a lot of work. The boat's a disaster. There's crap everywhere. Anytime we do a project, the boat's just a disaster.
Oh, dang. He's complaining about all the lines I have. Yet, he told me to put all these lines on here. And he can't do it in 1/2 inches. He's got to do it in all these 3/4, 4/8, 5/8, mumbo jumbo, 1/2s of 5s, and you're making my brain hurt.
I didn't realize that 1/8 inch or 1/4 inch measurements are gonna be so hard for her.
Oh, shit.
Ow. Easy, woman. Easy, girl. That only took her 20 minutes to template out.
Oh, shit.
We got like, I don't know, 5 or 6 of those, a few others. We got like 10 of these things more to do. 1/2 hour whack. That's 5 hours of just templating. It's gonna be a long day.
I'm just not as fast as he is. I can do it still. This is a pretty exciting thing. We've been working on this for a couple days now, and we finally got to the point where we're putting all the patches on. Sam sewed them up. I put them on here, traced it out, hoping that it fits and hoping that there aren't going to be too many wrinkles on it when we're all done and it's cinched together.
It didn't take as long as I thought earlier. Once Jessica got moving, had a few done, she was hauling butt. She was going faster than I could sew. She really came through the end there. She got off to a slow start. But once she got moving, man, she got moving.
Thanks for pointing that out. You gonna get it?
You know, a lot of times I think it's not gonna happen, but I can just keep shoving and shoving and shoving this fabric through. Rolled up. It's amazing how much fits through this little throat, this little hole. It's crazy. I've been sewing for 2 hours now. I've only got this many more to go. I'm not even halfway. Finally finished sewing those silly little pieces of trim on, all right? It took me 3 hours. I'm laughing because Jessica's behind the camera.
Stop.
Dancing. I'd show you, but I can't. I'm gonna go see if this stinking thing fits. If all that wasn't for nothing. What do you think, babe?
I think it's an awesome idea. Let's go see if it fits.
Moment of truth. This is for all the beans and rice. Let's see if it fits, see how it looks. If we wasted our time or not.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm actually a little bit nervous. This was a lot of work. And I'd like it to look okay. I don't expect it to be perfect, but okay.
We're styling now. Don't you think?
What else do you do when you're sitting in a beautiful anchorage, you know? Instead of paddleboarding, hiking, swimming, fishing, we sew. I don't know why. One day we'll do cruiser stuff, you know, like the paddleboarding. We do need to get this done though. We've had this fabric for like 6 months, I think, here on Haraya. We've been very, very lazy about it, and we are determined to make this thing happen. Hopefully this is our last day of sewing.
So I think Sam hasn't figured out how we're going to pleat the end round tubes. We're actually gonna do one pleat on each side, go sew it up, bring it back out here and try again. I'm used as ballast. I can't go up there to help him. I've got to keep the bow down so he stays out of the water. It's a funny world.
Let's mark right there. That's where we're putting the stamp, and we're gonna put one over here, as far over as we dare.
Should we go put it on the dinghy and see how it works?
I think it's looking pretty good. Flip that bad boy over.
Oh yeah. Veggies. Whoa.
Do you hear that?
Did you hear that echo? Hello.
Holy cow.
It went forever.
It echoed like 5 times.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
That's not happened yet.
This is what we really enjoy. A nice, small, quiet little anchorage, nobody around. Some good food, some music.
It's not all we enjoy. We like company. But it's the seclusion that you're searching for when you set off on this grand adventure that you're going to be away from it all. We're away from it all right now. And it's not too shabby.
There are Bobos. I guess it can't be completely perfect, but it's pretty darn close. We've been here at Sea of Cortez for, I don't know, like 2 weeks now or so. It's been great. But it's time for us to get moving. The weather patterns are changing. We're gonna get chased out of our anchorage here.
I hope this wind keeps up. We've got a nice, lovely light breeze, north breeze, that I'm hoping keeps us going so we don't have to motor.
We're going about 30 miles today. But first we gotta get rid of this stern anchor, get the dinghy on the boat, get the paddle boards. It's probably gonna take us an hour to sort all this out and actually get moving.
Just waiting for my ride. Just waiting. Here he comes. Neutral, neutral, neutral.
All right, so we're gonna use the dinghy to get the stern anchor unhooked. I think it's just gonna be easier. There is a little bit of a north breeze, so the boat shouldn't really swing anywhere once we undo this anchor. So I like to tie up our stern anchor line in what I call a bird's nest. I don't know if that's an official term. Basically, you make 7 or 8 coils, and then you tie a daisy chain around it. So you go under like this, and then you go through, and then this one goes under, you go through. You're basically just tying a daisy chain around the line, around your coils is what you're doing. It's very simple. And look at that. Seriously. And it's all dirty from the sand, or you're just daisy chaining around your coils. And you just keep going around and around and around until you're out of line. It'll never tangle, it always comes undone. It's just pretty neat, I think, way to store the line, especially something you don't ever use that often.
Pull hard, man, pull hard.
Oh, she's buried.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. There we go. There we go.
I see the chain. Oh, don't poke a hole in the dinghy. Oh man, that could have been bad. Continue your rat's nest there. Oh, excuse me, daisy chain.
Bird's nest.
Bird's nest. There's a difference between a bird's nest and a rat's nest.
Yes.
A bird's nest is nice and tidy and comes out without causing a knot. Ooh! Oh God, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. We're gonna have to rinse that off a little somehow. Ew. A couple buckets of salt water though will help knock some of that sand off of there and not cause so much of a mess in our locker. It's pretty gross.
So our hour meter is currently broken. So Jessica's been keeping a very detailed log when we start and stop this engine. In this little leather bound notebook that our buddy made us, way cool. But we are ready to go. Everything is put away, best as we can tell. Paddle boards are on the inside because we've had a few incidents with them. We didn't want to deflate them. I do see a few white caps out there, and we are going to be sailing upwind. So I found that the paddleboard holders didn't work out so well for us last time we did that. Deck's kind of cluttered at the moment. We're going to raise our main, get off our anchor, and get out of here. Let's go.
I'm a little nervous because we have all of these reefs next to us, but I do realize I have the engine to get me out of trouble if I do get into trouble, if I get a little too close. And I know how to turn the boat around pretty quickly in itself. I'm learning not to be too anxious about things.
We've been sailing now for 2 hours. The swell did calm down once we got around the island there. Got a little bit out in the more open bay, out of the currents. Problem is, we're going due west. The goal is north. We've gone 5.5, 6 miles west. We've gotten a little closer to our destination. The wind is supposed to roll around though, and it is supposed to start coming from the southeast, which would be perfect for us. But at the moment, we're just kind of, I don't know what we're doing. We're just sailing.
Away.
We're sailing towards no destination. We're just sailing. Oh, we're hoping the wind does shift like it's supposed to. It never really works out that way for us though. If not, we'll just keep tacking on up. Maybe our other tack will actually point us, you know, a little bit more north. We made our westing almost to shore. Didn't have a choice. Wind completely died. We were becalmed for 20-30 minutes. We fired up the engine. Good news is though, now we're headed due north. Still waiting on that wind to fill in, and if it does, we will gladly shut this motor down and sail the rest of the way. But at the moment, we are motor sailing. The Sea of Cortez is great cruising grounds. I don't believe, in my opinion, that it's a great sailing area. You either have a lot of wind with these steep, square-faced, short period waves, or you have no wind. For cruising, you can't beat this place. People are friendly, food is good, scenery is amazing. There's wildlife everywhere. Part of cruising is motoring. As much as we want to say we sail everywhere, that's just not the reality.
We have been working on these Dinghy Chaps forever and got them finished, and then realized we didn't have any way of securing it to the dinghy. So we were stuffing it away, thinking that we were gonna have to just wait until we order some line and get it here. And then we remembered we have, I think it's nylon line that Sam uses for all of his knot work, like what he did on our helm. It's really strong. I know it's really thin, so we're gonna try it. We're actually going to secure it on the dinghy, and if it works, great. If not, then we'll buy some more line, but at least we can get our tubes covered.
It's your neighborhood, friendly neighborhood dolphins.
Little supervisors are coming to check on you. Can't believe they're coming back.
Yeah, they've been here pretty much all day.
Oh!
Way cool. I think we're gonna grab a drill, scissors, and some drill bits. We're actually gonna go to the beach to try to finish this off. See if we can get this thing sitting nice and pretty.
It. We just drilled a hole in the dinghy. You laugh.
Now, if we tighten this other side.
Another supervisor coming to check out things.
Always being supervised. So we're gonna have to do something with this.
Yeah.
This is no bueno. Let's go for a trial run, see if they stay on. I feel like we were 90% successful with our Dinghy Chaps. They fit okay. They're pretty tight along everywhere else. They did fit underneath the rub rail with that string. The back here flaps though. Like we need to maybe do something with this. This is the worst part of the whole thing. It looks a little bit not great. So this back part back here is where the 10% failure is, and to be honest, the back part's probably like an 80% failure. It doesn't fit real tight. It kind of flops around. It's all loosey-goosey. I mean, it'll do its job, but I wish it would have turned out just a little bit better. It's just a little bit beyond, I guess, my patience and my sewing skills. So, but overall, we're pretty happy. Like, they're already cooler to sit on. They're not as hot. Oars don't vibrate anymore and rattle. We love our little bag or little pouch that we built in the front for the painter. It's gonna work out really good. We've already put crap in it that wasn't even the painter, so maybe the painter won't go in there. Maybe it'll just be like a catch-all. I don't know. But overall, I think we're pretty happy with it. I think it'll extend the life of our dinghy. It'll keep it from getting scratched up and some damage. At least, man, I hope so. That was a lot of work. Get better. It's good looking chaps you got.
Thanks. I've got me some good looking chaps. So he talked about it being a lot cooler, and it is definitely cooler. And it's also not sticky, so your parts aren't sticking to it. Very happy about that.
Anytime you don't burn the butt cheeks is a good day.
It's not about burning the butt cheeks. I'm talking about the actual sticking. It's hot, you sit on it, you stick to it. You sweat, you stick to it some more. And then you go to get off, and it's like prying your butt out of a, I don't know what. Velcro. It's awful. Ooh, it hurts. It's like taking a Band-Aid off. We don't have to do that anymore.